Good morning, students. Today's lesson, Unit 8, Periodic Classification of Elements. Unit 8, a Periodic Classification of Elements. Learning Objectives: Atomic Radius, Metallic Radius, Covalent Radius, Variation of Atomic Radius, Ionic Radius, and radii in picometers. First, atomic radius. What is atomic radius? Atomic radius of an atom is defined as the distance between the center of its nucleus and the outermost shell containing the valence electron. Valence electron is always present in the outermost shell. The atomic radius of an atom is defined as the distance between the center of its nucleus and the outermost shell containing the valence electron. A direct measurement of the radius of an isolated atom is not possible. The direct measurement of the radius of an isolated atom is not possible. So this is atomic radius. Since a cloud's edge is difficult to define, so scientists use a defined covalent radius, or half the distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms. This is two bonded atoms. First atom, second atom. Two atoms are also bonded together. The distance between the nuclei of, this is the first atom nucleus, second atom nucleus. This is the distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms. This is the two bonded atoms. The distance between the first atom nucleus to the second atom nucleus. And this is called atomic radius. Except for noble gases, usually the atomic radius is referred to as covalent radius. Except for noble gases, usually the atomic radius is defined to as covalent radius or metallic radius, depending on the nature of the bonding between the concerned atoms. What type of bond is formed between the atoms? The atomic radius, the distance between the two atoms nucleus. How is atomic radius measured? Half the distance between neighboring nucleus. First atom, second atoms. This is the first atom nucleus, second atom nucleus. Half the distance between neighboring nucleus, or a distance from the nucleus to the outermost electron. A distance from the nucleus to the outermost electron. So this is atomic radius. So it is also calculated by the formula R is equal to, small r is equal to d by 2. D, small d by 2. In non-metallic elements, their atomic radius is known as covalent radius. In non-metallic elements, some of the elements are non-metallic characters. So in the non-metallic elements, their atomic radius is known as covalent radius. It is defined as half the distance between the adjacent nuclei of two covalently bonded atoms of the same element in a molecule. In non-metallic elements, the atomic radius is known as covalent radius. It is defined as half the distance between the adjacent nuclei of two covalently bonded atoms of the same element in a molecule. This is covalent radius. The covalent radius is half the distance between the two nuclei. The first nucleus, second nucleus. of the distance between the two nucleus. This is of the distance of the first nucleus. This is of the distance of the second nucleus in a covalent bond. This is covalent radius. Here consider H2 molecule. Hydrogen is the diatomic molecule. The distance between the two hydrogen nuclei of the molecule is 0.74 angstrom. This is angstrom. Consider the hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. The distance between the two hydrogen nucleus of the molecule is 0.74 angstrom. So its covalent radius is 0.74 by 2 is equal to 0.37 angstrom. Its covalent radius is the value of 0.74 is divided by 2, that is 0.37 angstrom. Atomic radius of hydrogen molecule. This is first hydrogen atom, second hydrogen atom. In between the distance between the nucleus, first atom nucleus to the second atom nucleus. So along the period, in the periodic table, this is period and this is a group. First group, second group, third group, fourth group. This is a group. This is period. This is first period, second period, third period, fourth period. Okay. So this is atomic radius decreases the periodic trend. So along the period from the left to right, the atomic radius of the elements decreases, whereas along the group from the top to bottom, the atomic radius increases. This is atomic radius decreases. This is a period of a trend or period trend of the atomic radius. Periodic trend or period trend of the atomic radius. This is atomic radius increases. Along the period, this is left to right. Some of the elements present in the periodic table, this is called period. From left to right, this is a period or left to right elements. The atomic radius of the elements decreases. The atomic radius of the elements decreases, whereas along the groups, this is group, first group, second group, that is a top to bottom element is called group. Whereas along the groups, from the top to bottom, the atomic radius increases. This is group, this is a period. The atomic radius decreases in the period. Atomic radius increases in the group. As the shell number increases, the distance between the valence shell and the nucleus increases. As the shell number increases, the distance between the valence shell and the nucleus increases. Example, lithium. These are also the first group elements. Hydrogen first one, and then lithium, then sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Lithium, atomic number 3. Electronic configuration 2, 1. Sodium, this is also the first group elements. Lithium, atomic number 3, electronic configuration 2, 1. Sodium, atomic number 11, electronic configuration 2, 8, 1. Then potassium, atomic number 19, 2, 8, 8, 1. Then rubidium, atomic number 37, electronic configuration 2, 18, 8, 1. 2, 8, 8, 18, 1. Rubidium, electronic configuration 2, 8, 8, 18 and 1. Cesium atomic number 55. Electronic configuration 2, 8, 8, 18, 18 and 1. Then 7th group. So this is a first group element. This is 7th period. Francium. Electronic configuration 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32 and 1. So here the top to bottom in the groups, the atomic number increases, the number of cells also increases. The lithium has 2 orbits, sodium has 3 orbits, potassium 4 orbits, rubidium 5 orbits, cesium 2, 4, 6. Totally it contains 6 orbits. Here francium 2, 6, 7. 7 totally orbits, 7 orbits. Francium has 7 orbits. So from the top to bottom, the number of orbits also increases. So atomic radius is also increases. So this is a important point. As the shell number increases from top to bottom, the distance between the valence shell and the nucleus increases. The number of cells increases from lithium to sodium. Lithium has 2 orbits, 2 cells. Sodium 3 cells. Then potassium 4 cells. So the distance between the nucleus and the outermost shell, that is valence shell, is increased from lithium to sodium and sodium to potassium. It is slightly increased. Then along the period, this is a period, the shell number remains the same, but the number of protons, that is atomic number, increases. Here potassium atomic number 19, calcium atomic number 20, then scandium atomic number 21. So here all the elements present in the period, along the period, the shell number remains the same, but the number of protons is increased. From left to right, atomic number is increased, so number of protons also increased. Here atomic number 19, 20, 21, atomic number is increased from left to right. So if the atomic number is increased, number of protons also increased. Example, lithium atomic number 3, then boron atomic number 5. If atomic number increases, number of protons also increases. If the atomic number increases, number of protons also increases. More and more positive charges. If the number of protons increases, so positive charge also increases. Proton has positive charge. Number of protons also increases. More and more positive charges impose a strong attraction over the electron. So number of protons is increased in the nucleus. It has more positive charge. So attraction capacity over the electron is also high, and thus the electron cloud shrinks towards the nucleus. The electron cloud shrinks towards the nucleus, which results in the decreases in the atomic size. So atomic size of the element is decreased. What is the reason? If the atomic number increases from left to right, the number of protons also increases. If number of protons is increased, more and more a positive charge imposes a strong attraction over the electrons, and thus the electron cloud sinks towards the nucleus, which results in the decreases in the atomic size. And then ionic radii. It is defined as the distance from the center of the nucleus of the ion up to the point where it exerts its influence on the electron cloud. Electron cloud means around an atomic nucleus. This is called electron cloud of the ion. The picometer, P-I-C-O-M-E-T-R-E or M-E-T-E-R, this is American English, is a unit of length in the metric system equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 12 meter or 1 trillionth of a meter. This is called picometer. 1 picometer is equal to 10 to the power of minus 12 meters. So the radius in the picometers, a relative ionic radius of cation and anion. If the positive charge, this is called cation. The size of the cation is smaller. The negative charge ion, that is called anion, size is larger. The important point, positive charge ion is called cation. The size of the cation always is smaller. Negative charge ion, that is anion, the size of the anion always larger. See the example is atom ion, a lithium. This is also lithium. This is ion. This is atom. So positive charge. So this is positive charge. Cation. This is smaller when compared with the lithium atom. This is smaller. This is fluorine. A negative charge. This is negative charge. This is called anion. This is larger in size when compared with the fluorine atom. The same in sodium atom and sodium ion. This is Na plus, positive charge. This is cation. So this is smaller in size when compared with the sodium atom. Then a negative charge, that is chlorine. This is called anion, larger in size when compared with the chlorine atom. So relative ionic radius of the cation and anion. Ions are formed when an atom loses or gains electron. Ions are formed when an atom loses or gains electrons. When an atom loses or gains electrons, at the same time ions are formed. When a neutral atom loses an electron, it becomes a positively charged ion called cation. When a neutral atom loses an electron, it becomes a positively charged ion called cation. Whereas the gain of an electron by a neutral atom forms a negatively charged ion called anion. This is a losses outer electron. Sodium, here 2, 8, 1. 2 electron in the first shell, 8 electron in the second shell, and then here only 1 electron in the outermost shell, 2, 8, 1. This is sodium atom. This is sodium ion. Here 2 electron in the first shell, 2, 4, 6, 8 electron in the second shell. So this is sodium ion, cation, smaller. Here 3 shells, first shell, second shell, third shell. So after loss 1 electron, so it is formed as sodium ion. So cation. So this is smaller in size. Here 3 shells, first shell, second shell and third shell. It has only 2 shells. So the size is smaller. This is sodium atom. This is sodium ion. Then formation of anion. This is anion. Anion, this is larger. Here first orbit, second orbit, third orbit. Here how many electrons are outermost shell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 electrons in the outermost shell. So gain of electrons. So gain of electron. Okay. So chloride ion. Anion is always larger. Okay, it has 7 electrons in the outermost shell, here 8 electrons in the outermost shell. The size of a cation is always smaller than its corresponding neutral atom, but the anion is larger than its neutral atom. So this is an important point. Cation is always smaller than atom from which it's formed. Then anion is always larger than atom from which it is formed. So this is an important point. Cation is always smaller. Anion is always larger. As the positive charge increases, the size of the cation decreases. As the negative charge increases, the size of the anion increases. Difference between the cation and anion. This is Na and then potassium K, positive charge. Chlorine and fluorine, negative charge. Cation or anion, second difference, they are positively charged. Then more protons than electrons. Here 3 electrons. Here 2 plus 2 plus 1, totally 5 protons. Anion, negatively charged. Negatively charged. More electrons than proton. Here only 3 protons. Number of electrons 5. Atomic radius versus ionic radius. The ionic radius of a positive ion is smaller than atomic radius of the element. The ionic radius of a positive ion is smaller than atomic radius of the element. See the size. Sodium ion, sodium atom. Magnesium ion, magnesium atom. Size 154 picometer, 116 picometer. Here 130 picometer, 86 picometers. So the ionic radius of a positive ion is smaller than atomic radius of the element. This is smaller than atomic radius of the element. The ionic radius of a negative ion, this is also negative ion, is larger than atomic radius of the element. This is larger than. So fluorine, this is ion is larger than the atom, fluorine atom. Here chlorine ion is larger than chlorine atom. 71 picometer, then 119 picometer. Here 99, 167 picometer. Thank you, students.